Hello Pistons fans, David Mayo with another video response to one of your Ask David questions. The last video response, as it were, as Sport Ken sends in this. My question isn't so much about the Pistons as it is more about you. As many know, your time as the beat writer for the Pistons has come to an end. Can you explain to us what your new duties will be? How much will you be around? Will you still be joining us on the chats? Thank you for the great articles and also the great chats that we were all fortunate to have you join in. I learned so much about Detroit basketball from you. Thank you, Sport Ken. Yeah, after 5 years on the Pistons beat, my time on the beat is coming to a close shortly. We'll make that transition in the next few weeks. My new responsibility in life will be columns and takeouts, deeper dive features across the breadth of MLive sports. When MLive was created in January 2012, my responsibility was to cover the Pistons, and I've really enjoyed my 5 years on the beat. I thought when I took the job that if I ever covered another major pro sports beat again, that I would want it to be in the NBA, and I was not incorrect. Pistons are a class organization. I've enjoyed every moment of my interaction with them and with MLive readers. But at the same time, some changes have happened here at MLive within the last year, both among managers whom you might not be as familiar with, and writers whose work you see every day. And when a dynamic like that comes into play, I think managers step back and they say, do I want to do apples to apples replacements, or do I maybe want to tweak my roster a little bit? And I think that's what happened here, and for probably a number of reasons. And my role going forward will be, like I said, columns across all beats. I intended to cover the Pistons until I retired and would not have left the beat for any other opportunity. But there were some other, there's some other factors at play. Aaron McMann, a good young writer, my backup last season, is ready to step into a beat. I was thinking it might be a year from now before that happened, but that accelerated that process. There's a possible NBA lockout in 2017. I don't know why MLive would need two NBA writers and nothing happening in the way of NBA business next summer. The personal travel schedule was getting pretty hectic and personally taxing, and NBA travel can be a real grind. And my man Aaron McMann is well positioned to want to do that more now, just as I'm well positioned to not want to do it as much. Beyond that, I was a columnist for 18 years, and that doesn't get out of your system easily. The opportunity to work across the broad spectrum of MLive sports in a medium that I think we've all embraced, the multimedia elements, the interactive elements, which you asked about, Ken, which are at core of one of our principles. We've all, I think, done as well as we could have expected for a company that's 4.5 years old in that transformation from print only to digital first. As for the interaction, I mean, if anything, I'll be more interactive than ever. We're looking at possibly an Ask David across all sports version. I don't know how we'll do that in concert, possibly with a podcast, or maybe a cross question on the podcast and an Ask David like we do now with this video and with our written form of Ask David at mlive.com/Pistons. So a number of things that we have to work out, but bottom line is I'll be active, interactive across all beats and all sports more than before, maybe a little bit less in Pistonville, but at the end of the day, I'm not going anywhere, and I've appreciated all of you and your participation and your readership over all these years. And I'm not going anywhere in 2016-17. Look forward to seeing you then.